Jessie knew from her emotions flashcards that these three things meant that her mother was worried or frustrated. Why would her mother be worried or frustrated? Jessie wondered. She wasn't the one who was going to be stuck at summer fun exploration camp building fairy houses for 3 weeks. Jessie checked her mother's face again. Feelings were often a mystery to Jessie. Still, she was getting better at reading the clues on people's faces, and she didn't want to make her mom feel worse. Jessie knew it was hard being a grown-up and taking care of 2 kids all on her own. Evan had explained that to her. Evan explained a lot of things to Jessie. She hitched up her backpack on her shoulders and started to walk up the hill. One of the geese on the playground flapped its wings and honked loudly, causing Jessie to look toward the stream and the middle school beyond. "Look!" shouted Jessie, pointing across the playground fields. "I see Evan!" Mrs. Treski stopped and looked beyond the little stream that separated the elementary school and the town's one middle school. Jessie shouted, "Hey, Evan! Over here!" Evan was starting his first day of summer school. Summer school was not the same as summer fun exploration camp. Evan had told her this, too. It was real school for kids who needed extra help. Jessie had wanted Evan to walk to camp with her, but he had said, "No way, I'm not showing up on the first day of school with my little sister." Jessie wished she was going to real school instead of camp. In fact, she would rather sit on a mound of dirt filled with 10,000 biting fire ants than spend 3 weeks building fairy houses. Evan looked in her direction. There were other kids entering the middle school. He didn't wave to her. Instead, he hunched his shoulders and kept on walking toward the school entrance. Jessie frowned. "Come on, Jess," said her mother, tugging gently on Jessie's backpack because Jessie didn't like to be touched. "Mom, I know the way," said Jessie. "You don't have to walk me in." This was the school that she and Evan went to. Next year, they would both be in the 5th grade, even though Jessie was a year younger than Evan. She had skipped 3rd grade because she was academically advanced, and also because those 3 horrible girls, Lorelai, Andrea, and most especially Becky Baker, had played a really mean trick on her. If she had had her way, she would have sent all 3 of them to live in a different town, perhaps one with lots of mounds of dirt filled with fire ants. But no one had been sent away. Instead, the 3 girls had gone to the principal's office, and Jessie had gotten to skip ahead to Evan's grade. She was glad to be away from those girls forever. "Okay," said Mrs. Treski. "I have a meeting that starts in 10 minutes. You'll be fine." She knelt down so she was looking right into Jessie's face. "Look, I know this isn't what you wanted, but try to make the best of it, okay?" "Lemons into lemonade," said Jessie glumly. "Exactly. We're Treskis. We know how to roll with the punches, right?" Jessie nodded, but inside she was thinking, 3 weeks! She looked across the field to the middle school. The stream with the marshlands in between the 2 schools was a stopping-off point for migrating Canada geese and a permanent home for the ones that didn't migrate. Every year a few pairs made their nests in the tall grasses near the stream. All the kids at Hillside Elementary thought the goslings that hatched were cute, but Jessie knew that those cute babies would grow into adult geese that made even more poop. She was not a fan of baby geese. Jessie entered the school and walked straight to the art room, a room she had never liked because the art teacher kept it very messy. The scissors were never in the right place, the glue bottles had gunky dried bits crusted on the tips, the floor was littered with hard blobs of clay, and the paper wasn't sorted by color, starting with red and ending with violet, the way the light spectrum sorted colors. If Jessie had her way, she would reorganize the entire art room. Jessie liked to organize. But when she walked into the art room this morning, it was almost empty. All the art supplies had been removed for the summer, and the long black tables had been scrubbed down so that they were completely smooth.